VideoPsalm does not provide a standard songbook for hymns and psalms, so when a service includes a hymn from hymns and psalms, we have to take a slightly different approach.
In order to add a hymn from hymns and psalms into a new VideoPsalm agenda, we first have to look for a copy of the lyrics in a variety of different places, and even be prepared to type the hymn into VideoPsalm if we cannot find a suitable copy.
We will save each new hymn in our own version of a hymns and psalms songbook. So the first place to look for a hymns and psalms hymn is by checking that songbook. If we find it there, then it is just a simple matter of adding it to the agenda as we do for Songs of Fellowship hymns.
If we don't find it in our hymns and psalms songbook, then we need to look elsewhere. We can check whether the hymn is also in Songs of Fellowship by typing the first line of the hymn into the search field. If it is in Songs of Fellowship, then we will edit the hymn and copy the text and paste it into a new song under the Hymns and Psalms songbook, giving it a name, a number from Hymns and Psalms, and author's name, etc.
If the hymn is not contained in Songs of Fellowship, then we have to give consideration to searching for the lyrics on the internet, or by typing it in its entirety into a new song under our own Hymns and Psalms songbook. But please note that if we use a version from the internet, it is most likely going to be an American version, and it will need to be scrutinized for consistency, both in the lines of text within the verses and in the spelling.
This video describes how to enter a song into our Hymns and Psalms songbook and then save it into our library, as well as saving it into the agenda.
We start VideoPsalm and enter the edit mode by pressing the edit pencil icon.
Select the Hymns and Psalms songbook in the Songbooks pane and select the Edit tab at the top of the screen.
Click the New Song icon and note that a new song is added to the bottom of the list, entitled New Song. Enter the number of the hymn from Hymns and Psalms and the title, which is usually the first line of the hymn or a shortened version of the first line. Now for the lyrics. Paste or type the entire hymn into the space provided.
We should leave a single line between the verses, and on the line immediately before the chorus, type the word chorus. VideoPsalm will recognise this word and highlight it with a grey background. Only have a single copy of the chorus at this point.
If you now move out of the context of this hymn by, for example, selecting another hymn, and then move back to the new hymn, you will see that VideoPsalm has automatically put the verse numbers at the start of each verse. Now copy the chorus, including the highlighted header of chorus, and paste it between each verse as needed. It is important to leave just a single blank line between verses, or between verses and choruses. If there is no chorus in the hymn, then VideoPsalm will number each paragraph as a verse.
After we have pasted or typed the hymn into the main body of the new song, we should check it for accuracy as compared to the hymn book. We also enter the author's name, and importantly, we should check the acknowledgements section at the back of the Hymns and Psalms hymn book for copyright information, and type that into the copyright field at the bottom of the new hymn.
We also need to add a header to the first verse and a footer to the last verse or chorus in the hymn, as we have described in detail in another tutorial video. We are now ready to add the hymn to the agenda.
Repeat the process for all the hymns in the service. But also email the VPAGT file to Mike Schofield, and your updated hymns will be included in the master copy of our songbooks and eventually uploaded to the resource page of the TMC website.